It's time to bring you business right after this. And now to a false business story. It's been 50 years since Ghana began the use of its Ghana Cedi. That has been when we're using 50 pounds then in the history. Now let's bring you some historical touch of how Ghana transferred from the use of pounds to the Ghana Cedi.
According to her, the tightening financial conditions and exchange rate depreciations has escalated the debt service burden, which she described as harsh, and for some countries, an unbearable burden.
The word Cedi is the Akan word for cowrie shells, which were formerly used as currency in what is now Ghana. In July 1965, Ghana's first president, Dr. Kwame Nkrumah, introduced Cedi notes and Peswa coins to replace the Ghanaian pounds, shillings, and pence. Decades of high inflation devalued the new Cedi. This was gradually phased out in 2007 in favor of the Ghana Cedi. The Ghana Cedi was also outdoored in different denominations: 50, 20, 10, 5, 2 and 1 Cedi notes, with the coins being 1 Cedi, 50, 20, 10, 5 and the 1 Peswa coins. Anyone who has paid close attention to the coins will realize they all come with unique symbols. The 20 Peswa coin has a picture of cocoa beans. Cocoa is a major export of Ghana, making it an important part of Ghana's economy, as well as a tasty product for the rest of the world to appreciate. Other pictures include the scales on the 1 Cedi coin, symbolizing justice, a book on the 10 Peswa coin, symbolizing education. The 5 Peswa coin has a picture of a horn blower, which was and is still a ceremonial role for the introduction of chiefs and also a symbol of communication. Featured at the bottom center of the 1 Peswa coin is a depiction of the Adomi Bridge, Ghana's largest suspension bridge, and a palm tree. But who is the woman on the 50 Peswa coin? Historians and public records have identified the woman as Rebecca Nadede Aite. Nadede was a feminist and political activist who was popular for being a pioneering chief financier of Nkrumah's CPP. By age 30, she was the queen of flour, known in Ghana as Ashikinshang, in the whole of Accra and pretty much the whole country. This earned her the name Dede Ashikinshang, meaning Dede flour. Nadede was wealthy, owned a huge house in Kokomlemle, and later became the market queen of Accra's Makola market. She was also the leader of the market women who were mobilized by Gbedema as the backbone of the Convention People's Party. But wait, have you ever wondered why Ghana's double-decker buses has been named Auntie Dede? The double-decker bus was introduced into the country by one Harry Sawyer, and because of the significant role Nadede played in its acquisition, the bus was named after her, hence the Auntie Dede bus. Sadly, Nadede died at the age of 38 and maybe...
Now let's go back to our earlier interview with labor expert Seth Abloso. Good afternoon, welcome back to Newsnight. Hello, Seth. Kindly unmute so that we could have the conversation, please. Good. What do you make of the Trade Unions Congress demand for more after earlier agreed 15% cost of living allowance being given to them? Hello, Seth. All right. Now, away from that, the managing director of the International Monetary Fund, Kristalina Georgieva, has revealed that more than 30% of emerging and developing countries are at a near debt distress or in a very tight situation. She said this at a hybrid meeting of the G20 finance ministers and central bank governors.
According to her, the tightening financial conditions and exchange rate depreciations has escalated the debt service burden, which she described as harsh, and for some countries, an unbearable burden. The managing director of the IMF, Kristalina Georgieva, said the outlook of the global economy has darkened significantly and uncertainty is exceptionally high, adding the downside risks about which the IMF had previously warned have now materialized. She therefore wants a strong global leadership to tackle the surge of high debt, which has reached multi-year high. The MD of IMF said countries must do everything in their power to bring inflation down, adding that failure to do so could risk the recovery and further damage living standards for vulnerable people.
That will be all for business here on Newsbeat. My name is Winston Taki. Break is up next, and also we'll come with sports after this break.